I am in the United States. You are in Hungary. I was actually born and raised in Canada. You in China. We have never met in person. We met through this online site called Conversation Exchange.
That's my first day I've been on that website. I got an account and I sent you a message. Actually, I heard this one from another application, Hello Talk.
Let's just go in here and see. Oh, do I remember my... Oh, forgot your password. Let me do that. Where's the login?
It's on the top of it.
Thank you.
You can search, right?
I was trying to look for someone who speaks Chinese and is learning English.
For me, I need someone who speaks English and learning Chinese. Face-to-face conversation.
In person, I think.
What kind of chat software?
Since I was looking for people who speak Chinese, I decided that I would only use WeChat. And then I could keep all of my language partners in one app. We have lots of search results. Go back up to the top. There's more than 1,000. If you go down here, we find one.
Oh, who is this guy?
This is a female. Oh, I should scribble out the age.
For me.
So you can say what your hobbies and interests are. I wanted to kind of avoid using this website as a dating app. I wanted to work on my Chinese because I had been paying for a tutor.
Oh, how long?
I paid for a tutor for about 6 months. You can't really keep trying new tutors every day. The thing about this site that attracted me was I could just try partners once and see whether we hit it off well or not.
I would like spending time finding a proper one for me, and after that, I just stick to one person.
I had a tutor that I really liked for 6 months, but I realized she didn't help me very much in certain ways. She had not really been trained in proper Mandarin, so she had her local dialect a little bit, I think. One of the examples was, I didn't realize if you say bu before a fourth tone word like bu hui or bu zai, your bu actually turns into second tone instead of fourth tone.
Yes.
She would say bu hui, and I would say bu hui, and it was like a lot of work. Since I don't really hear the tones, I needed to be told, no, switch the bu to second tone when it's followed by fourth tone. And then after I found that out, I searched online, and it seems like everybody knows that when they're teaching the tones. But my tutor didn't know that.
So in our case, I send you a message and you reply to my message. We exchange our WeChat ID and then we have very nice conversation. Have you ever sent anyone messages?
So I wrote a form letter and sent it to 15 different people.
Before you sent your messages, did you go through their profiles?
Yes.
So what kind of profile will attract your attention?
I have this sense that if I'm going to spend my time learning Chinese, I should learn the most standard Chinese. So I thought, well, Beijing is kind of central.
People from northern area, they kind of have this standard Mandarin, but it's not 100% guaranteed. Yeah, people from southern area, many of them can speak perfect Mandarin as well. I got that certificate to be a Mandarin Chinese teacher.
Now you're from Central. Do you call it Central China?
Yeah, you mentioned the area, okay? Some other things would you like to take into consideration?
Well, I did only like to talk to women.
Why? So
I had a male language partner. The chemistry, he was too bossy.
oh.
So I feel like there's a better chance for us to be maybe nice to each other if you are a woman. He was a bit pushy, and so I felt bad about stopping. I didn't want that experience of feeling bad about it because I'm just doing this for fun.
I think there might be some culture differences here. Because in China, maybe a teacher who is bossy or strict, that personality is associated with being responsible for your students. The whole society, they want the teachers have this kind of quality.
I've also had some women partners that were very demanding.
Maybe you also can have a very demanding girlfriend.
But I was able to just stop going on to the chat with that person.
Do you care about their introduction, their hobbies, education backgrounds?
Yes, I want something that shows they're smart, that they are focused on learning, and that they are going to be patient and casual. It's just for fun.
So I would like to tell you why I chose you as my language partner in the first place. As you said, you prefer people from Beijing or somewhere. So I would like to find a person who comes from the US or Canada, Australia, English-speaking countries. This is my priority. The second thing is their age. I would prefer people over 30. Maybe they are more patient, take it very serious. They want to learn Chinese out of jobs reason. I also pay attention to the last time they log in. Let's see if they log in like 1 month ago. This is out of my list. Maybe you got so many messages. Some of them you don't want to reply to them.
If there's some sign that the person is going to be patient to repeat words many times over and over, it's and correct me when I was wrong.
Oh, there's one kind of person. He or she will say, I can speak plenty of language and I'm working on 5 or 6 right now. That one is not my choice.
You sort of want someone who is focusing on the language so that you are very useful to each other.
You're practicing language type of exchange.
And this says that I'm at the elementary level. When I'm writing my description, the thing in my mind is to set the reader at ease that I'm not just trolling, that it's going to be worth their time when they make a connection with me. Right off the bat, as soon as we do exchange WeChat, I will send some examples of what I'm studying right now, which words I'm working on, to show them that I'm really trying to learn Chinese.
People will know by your behavior you are very serious about Chinese, so maybe they will also take it very seriously.
But I always have to train them to say the words back to me, correcting what I said. I want to hear the other person say the words that I attempted. I want to get reinforcement.
What's the first thing you will do after you got each other's contact?
So you begin by chatting. You don't begin by calling.
Good point.
And then you record a short voice message so then you can correct pronunciation.
What kind of things?
One of the things I learned early on was how to say I am a Canadian living in America.
You sent me that.
It was you who corrected that for me. Here is something I know how to say to introduce myself and to work on my pronunciation. 我是住在美国的加拿大人. Can you say it properly?
我是住在美国的加拿大人. The first thing I will do is tell him or her what part I would like to improve. What's my priority right now and what kind of help I can offer. If we can reach some agreements on that, then I will ask, do you want to have a fixed time?
I have a language partner right now that I'm trying to meet once a week for an hour. Both of us end up canceling often. Sorry, I have a call.
Okay, go ahead.